LOS2, this is the lesson on reflective writing that we will be doing in class, but if you're not able to be in class or you just want to go over it again as you're doing your plan, then feel free to watch this video. If you are in class, you'll know that you're going to start by finishing your posters, but since you're watching this from home, we don't need to take time on that. Right, you've looked at show don't tell, you've looked at using imagery, and we've discussed our lockdown diaries. Today we're going to focus on the difference between personal and reflective writing. So personal writing is something that you should have done in S1, and it's mostly narrative writing, so you're telling a story, but the story is true. So in personal writing you describe past events and you describe how you felt then. And you might have added in a small bit of reflection at the end. Reflective writing is a wee bit harder though. So in reflective writing, you would still explain what happened, similar to personal writing. You would still explain how you felt then, but you keep moving to talk about how you feel now. And so there's lots of reflection throughout. And at the end, you would even reflect forward. So you would think about the lessons you've learned from the past and how you would change that now. So this time the narrative part, the story part, is a bit smaller because the majority of your essay will be reflection. But what is reflective writing? Well, to reflect is to look back on something and think about it. So you might think about the lessons you have learned, you might think about what you would have done differently, and you might think about what you might change now going forward. So I'll give you an example. Maybe you played a joke on someone, so you pulled a prank, and you probably thought it was hilarious then. And maybe you found out later on that actually the person that you played the joke on didn't find it funny at all, and you never really considered how they felt. You might start to feel a bit guilty now. And when you're reflecting forward, you might want to be kinder to people. So that's what I mean by reflection. So which type of writing are you aiming for? Well, if you're working within level 1, you can stick to just purely personal writing, describing your experiences and how you felt then. If you're working within level 2, then you want to start thinking about reflecting, especially in your conclusion, you could add in some reflection. And if you're working within level 3, you want to focus on reflective writing, so describing your experiences and try to aim to reflect throughout your essay. You're going to plan your essay today, and the plan will come to you as a Teams assignment where you'll be giving a planning page. You will start this in class and then you will complete your plan during remote learning. If you're working on this right now, you'll know that your remote learning period is on Tuesday of the last week of term. Basically, we want to start next term ready to write these essays. Good luck!